Hello everyone, welcome back to Littling. In this video, we are going to discuss Two Leaves and a Bud by Mulk Raj Anand. Let's move on to the major characters, major themes, summary of the mind map, study questions. Let's go to the introduction. Two Leaves and a Bud is a novel by Mulk Raj Anand set in the context of British colonial India during the 1930s. It revolves around the lives of tea plantation workers, particularly focusing on the struggles and exploitation they face under British rule. It offers a nuanced exploration of the intersecting themes of colonialism, social justice, and human dignity, shedding light on the complexities of power dynamics and resistance in colonial India. Let's go to the major characters. Gangu, a young boy who works as a laborer on the tea plantation, he represents the innocence and vulnerability of the workers as well as their resilience in the face of adversity. Sajani, Gangu's wife, who also works on the plantation, she is depicted as a strong and compassionate figure who cares deeply for her brother and her fellow workers. Karim Khan, a union leader who fights for the rights of the plantation workers, he serves as a symbol of resistance against exploitation and oppression. The manager, the British overseer of the plantation, who represents the oppressive colonial system and its disregarded for the well-being of the workers. Let's move on to the major themes: colonialism and exploitation. The novel explores the harsh realities of British colonialism in India, highlighting the exploitation of native laborers by colonial authorities and plantation owners. Social injustice, it delves into the inequalities and injustices inherent in the caste system and class divisions within Indian society, as well as the border injustice perpetrated by colonial rule. Resistance and solidarity. The characters in the novel demonstrate resilience and solidarity in the face of oppression as they come together to fight for their rights and dignity. Human dignity. As its core, Two Leaves and a Bud is a story about the struggle for human dignity and the inherent worth of every individual, regardless of their social status or background. Let's move on to the mind map over here. Gangu is the central figure in the novel. He is by profession a farmer who is middle-aged, working on his field in a village near Hosinapur in Punjab. He is tempted by the false promises of a tout and leaves for Assam with his wife Sajani and his children Leela and Budu to work on the Macropherson tea estate in Assam, leaving his native village. Soon he comes to know that the promises made to him were entirely false. It seemed that the world of tea plantation were like a prison house. Sanjani dies of malaria, and Gangu, like other coolies, felt plantation life is but progression from today's bad to the worse of tomorrow. Reggie, the assistant manager, out of mad, lent attempts to assault Leela as she is leisurely plucking tea leaves alone. As she runs away, she is followed by him to her house, and his father intervenes to rescue her, but maddened by frustration and tear, he kills Gangu, who is in front of him. Thus, we see the injustice of the British Raj and the misery and suffering of Indian masses in the novel. In other words, the major theme of the novel is the economic exploitation of the workers by the colonialist or the capitalist. Let's move on to the subtitles. Suggestions. Here I have given you some of the subtitles in connection with the discussion and directly connected with the summary of the novel. Colonial exploitation and injustice, resistance and solidarity, human dignity and empowerment, class struggle and labor rights, cultural identity and modernity, beyond borders, shattered hierarchies, echoes of rebellion. These are the suggestions you can pick for your essay while writing the subtitles. Let's move on to the discussion queries. These are the major themes which will be expected in your essay questions, like British colonialism, injustice of colonial exploitation. You must write about labor exploitation, colonial hierarchy, challenging colonial attitudes, and resilience and solidarity, struggle for dignity and rights against injustice, identity, belonging, and self worth, and education and self awareness, hope and optimism. Go through all the questions, and these are the major themes which will be directly connected with the entire summary. I hope this video is useful to you. If you have any queries, send the questions in the comment box. That will be discussed in a separate video. Thank you for listening. Thank you.